So today we're talking about issues with incentives, and that's in terms of financial institutions and their employees and how it affects their members. Before we can actually get into the issues, we need to understand how the incentives work. The incentives are a goal given to the employees by the financial institution for the employee to sell products. If they sell a certain number of a product, or if they even sell one of the product, it could all be different as far as what the goals are set at for every product. But if they achieve their goal, they're given a bonus at the end of every month, and that bonus is determined by how much they have actually sold. And you may not see the issues right away, but I will help you see those issues that it can create. So we have to ask, what is the issue? So this gives the employee power to decide what a member may or may not need. And what that means is the member is not going to know what they may need for their account or for their vehicle or what we even offer. So how can they decide? This introduces a moral dilemma as far as, is the employee going to offer something to a member because they really feel the member needs it, or because they like what the payout will be? And this can obviously cause a lot of problems for members as far as, were they given something they don't need, or were they sold too much of something? Did they not get enough because the employee doesn't see it worth their time to do all that work, because it wouldn't be a high enough payout when they can spend their time trying to earn money in a different way? So there are a few solutions that I've been able to come up with. The first solution would be to make all the incentives have an equal payout. Now this really doesn't work too well for the actual institution offering the incentives, because they sometimes get paid for selling a product by another company. And so if they have equal incentives across the board, if something's super easy that the institution's not getting money for, then people are just going to try and crank out that goal as much as they possibly can. And that still has the moral dilemma in it. Now it's not so much is it the highest payout, it's the how easy is it to do and how quick can I get it done so I can get more of these done so that I can end up earning more money. Another solution would be bundle everything into one big goal. They have to do a certain amount of everything in order to earn their goal. So they have to do a whole bunch of X, a whole bunch of Y, and a whole bunch of Z in order to get their big payout. This may unmotivate their employees to just say, forget it, this is too much work, it's not worth all the work to actually get the payout. And then a third solution that really does eliminate the moral dilemma and kind of can work for the financial institution is to just increase their hourly wages and completely eliminate incentives. Without the incentives, they can actually take the time to think, okay, what does this member really need, and they can do the work for them, and they're not going to feel like they're losing out on money because they have a substantial increase in their hourly wage. This also can work for the financial institution because they're still getting their payouts for when an employee sells a product that they're getting paid to offer. So it really works on both sides, and it eliminates the moral dilemma problem. In conclusion, we need to eliminate the moral dilemma for the incentives to not cause an issue, and the incentives cause a moral dilemma. So the solution is to completely eliminate them in total.